What up, everybody? It's your girl Mac, and we back up in this thing with another reaction video. Today we are going to be reacting to Deshea Diddy Frost with his weird ass. Yes, Chad, I said it. This nigga is weird. Weirdo. I done seen some crazy shit, gang. I done seen him doing some weird shit with these females. I think him and Adrian Broner are like the two most dangerous streamers at this point. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, sub up. Kicking back with Mac. Let's go ahead and react to this video.
Talking about him?
The Diddy Frost just dropped, and honestly it's a very weird situation because in my opinion I think there's more to the story than we know. Before I go any further, just know everything I am going to say is in my opinion. I will not say anything is a fact unless it is proven. I initially held off on dropping my video because I wanted all sides to be presented. I'm not a fan of Deshea, but in a situation like this it is best to just wait and not to sensationalize it. But now that we're at this point, something doesn't seem right to me, especially from Deshea's perspective. He argues that this situation was a lapse of judgment spurred on by alcohol in a woman who was the aggressor, while she argues that Deshea's behavior escalated due to her initially turning down his advancements. Something's fishy here, and I do have a bunch of opinions. We got a lot to speak on today, twin. Comment for the algorithm. Now it's time for me to give you guys the context of this situation. 3 years ago, a certain incident went down.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Go. Oh shit! Go.
Yeah.
And see, I seen this clip on TikTok too, but you can't really tell
he
slaps the fuck out of her or not. You can't really tell, you guys. It's really hard to tell. Like, it's really hard to tell if he actually slaps her or not, chat. Like, it looks like he picks up the wig that she had sitting beside her, because there's another video of them actually like from the outside of the boat, because when you see the video, they're inside the boat. If they're outside the boat, there's footage of everything, so you can see her wig sitting there, and he kind of picks it up and just throws it in the water. I don't think he slapped her. I mean, I'm not taking up for this nigga because I mean he's weird as fuck, we all know that, but that video is a little bit questionable. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
As you can see, Deshea hit that woman and she fell, and Deshea did not ask this man to post this or to come out against Deshea. This like Deshea told him to leak it. Deshea didn't leak it herself. And finally, Deshea still put his hands on her. This being from 3 years ago doesn't change that. But let's move on to the response section because both parties have their stories. Let's start with Deshea.
I will never ever put my hands on a girl who's never put their hands on me, okay? I'm not a person to initiate and do things and try to hit a girl.
See, chat, that's a sticky ass situation because women do things to provoke men to put their hands on them. I'm not gonna sit here and act like, you know, women are not innocent. You know what I'm saying? Because women be doing shit too. However, you know what I'm saying? If this nigga claims that she did put her hands on him first, then you kind of gotta let this nigga have it too, because it's just like there's two sides. There's always two sides to every story, gang. There's his side, her side, and then there's the truth. So only God knows what really happened. Like, we don't even really know. You know what I'm saying? We got that video of them two arguing. But there also is other clips that I've seen with this nigga Deshea though that just be like, bro, what are you doing, gang? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I do think this is always gonna be a, how do I put it, a blemish or however you say, on his career. This is always gonna be something that everybody's gonna talk about. So I don't know, chat. I don't know. It's sticky.
You know, just out of the strength of just arguing or anything like that. This was from season 2. This was from 2022 or 2023, 4 years ago. And she was one of the girls that she came on the show. I brought her on the show and everything. And during the whole show, like, she was the only person who was literally like, I don't know, like physical, and she was hitting me. She was doing these things which I had to cut from YouTube videos because of monetization. And she would hit me and all these things, going back and forth and yelling, going back and forth and doing these things. And it kind of was just got to a point where I kind of didn't want to deal with that shit. And I was drunk. And
so Deshea's story is that this is from 3 years ago, and Deshea was being physical, and he was just so fed up that while being drunk, the clip happened.
And that was just fucked up, you know what I'm saying? It was fucked up. We were arguing, there's been things off cameras where she would hit me and all these things like that. And I'm trying to talk to her and vibe her and shit like that. And what happened at the boat situation is that we were yelling, arguing, and she had just said things. I heard she said that I did this because I couldn't fuck, like, or something like that. Bro, that argument happened, whatever, because she was saying crazy things, which I had to cut out, and saying crazy things about my family. If you guys know me, I'm a very family man. Like, she's talking about my sister, fuck your sister, all this other shit.
So show us the shit that you cut out there, nigga. If you cut these clips out, let us see the clips. Somebody drop the clips, bro, because I want to see. If all this shit was supposedly happened, nigga, where's the proof? That's all I want to know. Where is the proof? You saying all of this stuff, gang, and I really want to believe you, gang. A part of me want to believe you, gang, but then the other part of me is like, from what I've seen so far from this man, his behavior so thus far has not gave me any reason to believe that he wouldn't do this. Just being honest.
Once again, he talks about how Deshea was being physical first, and the boat situation in particular was spurred on because she was disrespecting his family, and as a family man, he wasn't rocking with that. And I just want to say, I need to stop the footage right here because in my opinion, I think Deshea Frost is lying straight through his teeth. To me, it feels like he's downplaying the situation and telling lies to fill in the blanks. The rest of the video, he continues with this same story of how this was merely self-defense, and how even after this situation, he and Deshea were together, and he even leaked the fact that they engaged sexually. I think some of that is misdirection because he's still on camera being the aggressor, and he's still on camera hitting Deshea. And even though his defense is that she was the person who initiated the physical contact first and how she was disrespecting his family, he doesn't have any proof for his claims. He's just talking. The things he's using to defend himself are irrelevant to the discussion. Okay, yeah, she was with him after the fact. And yeah, she may or may not have engaged with him sexually, but none of these things negate the fact that Deshea Frost is on camera being physically violent with a woman. And I just want to say, people in abusive situations have stayed or been seen with their abusers after incidents have happened. I'm not making the claim that Deshea Frost is an abuser. I'm just saying that Deshea being seen with Deshea after the fact doesn't negate anything. And honestly, like I said, it feels more like misdirection. He couldn't even show a clip of her talking about his family, but you know what? It's cool because I want to talk about Deshea's perspective of the story. Her perspective starts with her coming out and saying Deshea did this because she refused to have sex with him, and she's glad the truth is coming out. Now I know I'm gonna sound biased when I say this, but there's more evidence that this interaction was spurred on by Deshea's sexual deviancy than there's evidence Deshea talked about his family.
Like a lot of the girls that was on the show with me, they had sex with Deshea. I never had sex with him. He wanted to have sex with me. I didn't want to have sex with him. So the night before, y'all, the night before the video that's going viral right now, I came up with a plan because he told me the night before, like, when we get on the boat, I'm gonna call you downstairs to the boat. I'm gonna tell all the girls to go upstairs and I want to have sex with you. I'm not paying that nigga no mind. So when he tells me that, I come up with a plan and I tell the other girls, I'm like, tomorrow he gonna try to have sex with me. I'm gonna need y'all to like keep me with y'all and be like, no, she not going downstairs. Like, long story short, I'm just making a long story short. The day of the boat come, we go through with the plan. He peeped the plan. He's mad as shit. He like, they're trying to keep her up here. I want her to come down here. No, I don't want to have sex. Like, it's all because I didn't want to have sex, y'all. And he found out that I told the other girls that I didn't want to have sex with him. And he got mad and he snapped. Threw my wig, hit me. I was drunk, y'all. I didn't remember how he hit me. I just know he had hit me.
So her story is that Deshea was angry because he found out she didn't want to sleep with him and that she devised a plan to...
Deshea Frost, he really gives me like short man syndrome or little, what's it called? Little man syndrome or some shit like that. Like, he just gives me that. Like, I feel like he the type of nigga out the group, like, if a girl rejects him, he's gonna get mad and bitch about it for the rest of the night. Like, if he go out in a group with all your homeboys or whatever, and this nigga the only one that gets rejected, he gonna walk around and cry and be pouting and just be acting like a little bitch, for real. No, but that I really feel like that's the type of dude that Deshea Diddy Frost is.
Do this and even told the other girls. I also want to mention that Deja said a part of why she didn't pursue legal action boils down to Deshea being able to get out of it somehow. And honestly, I have the perfect example of this, but I'll come back to it near the end. In my opinion, nigga, her story makes so much sense, and I'll tell you why. When the clip of Deshea hitting Deja went viral, more clips resurfaced. There was a clip of Deshea Frost having a 19-year-old over and DDG being taken aback by it. There was a clip of Deshea Frost being pushy about getting a girl to go to the restroom with him. But the clip that frightened me the most was that there were 7 minutes of context before Deshea put his hands on Deja. Remember, Deja's claims are that this interaction was not because she was violent or talking about his family, but because she turned down his advances. In this 7-minute video, not once did I hear any discussion about his family members. I didn't even really see Shorty being violent because Deshea was the obvious aggressor. Mind you, the clip literally starts with Deshea walking through a group of people and initiating everything I'm about to show you.
Nobody's walking away, nigga. About to fall off fucking road.
Keep yelling with your loud ass. I'm talking to you on private like a fucking grown man. So are you fucking on me or no? Nigga, let me know so I know. I gotta move on to some other shit. I gotta do my time here. I'm not gonna fucking somebody who don't wanna fuck me. So what? I'm not gonna make you think I'm fucking Christ over your ass. Do you need to go home if you're chilling off me then?
I can go home. Like, I can book my flight right now.
So you wanna go home?
I can book my flight.
So you wanna go home? Because I mean, people here will fuck with you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Yelling. Fuck wrong with you, fucking kid?
You're a fucking kid.
Shut the fuck up.
You think I give a fuck about that? I don't.
I don't care what you
Okay.
So by the tone of the clip, not only can you see how aggressive this clown is, he's literally asking Deja, does she fuck with him? And then he asks her if she wants to go home because there are people there that fuck with him. To me, it sounds like Deja's story is corroborated by the footage. The same footage that showed you that she got hit. And once again,
First of all, she don't have to fuck with you, bro. That's her choice, gang. You get mad at this girl because she ain't feeling you like that, gang. Alright, go on. There's plenty of other girls on the boat, gang. One monkey do not stop no show. What are you doing? There's plenty of other bitches in the world. You got bitches right here on the boat. What are you doing? You sitting here worried about this one girl. And mad because she don't want to fuck with you, bro. Go ahead. Move around. Move around.
Diddy Frost has no evidence. He has hearsay. He has word of mouth. He has just his voice. He should still have the footage if it was cut for demonetization. Unless he doesn't. He should still have some footage of her talking about his family members. We have a whole cast of women that can corroborate this. But all we're doing is hearing it from his mouth. Right now, the only one with no proof is Deshea. We got 4K evidence of him putting his hands on a woman. We got 4K evidence of him being the aggressor. And now it's time to go even deeper into these Deshea Frost Diddy files.
They in there now. What y'all been doing?
Oh, I think I seen this clip.
Huh?
I gotta listen, come on.
No, it's okay. I'm in. What y'all been doing?
I'm drinking and shit. You good? You lit? You lit? I said you lit.
So we don't judge.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I like to.
You see the way Diddy, you see the way doo-doo garbage, you see the way doo-doo garbage looked at him? When she said she was 19, he said, yeah, buddy, you're going to jail. Get away from this nigga. Get away from this nigga before you be on some shit next. Get away from him because there's going to be a Diddy Deshea Frost Jr. There's going to be a damn biopic. Watch. It's going to be one that comes out. So, get far away from this nigga. If you want anything good to happen for you, get away from Deshea. Get away from Deshea. Deshea Diddy Frost, man. Weird. Weirdos. Weirdos.
You want me to have a real conversation with you? Go ahead. Bro, you're old.
Yeah, have a conversation with him.
You gotta accept that shit. So I should drop her off at school or some shit. Get you up.
So I should drop her off at school or some shit.
You, like the age.
I'm not gonna lie.
I've never understood why old ass niggas like going and flirting with young girls. Like, what is that? Why do y'all like being with young girls? Just get somebody y'all's age. Why do y'all want to be with somebody who's 19? Not even 20 years old yet. What do y'all have in common? Like, I understand there be some mature 19-year-old girls, but it's just like, bro. And niggas be weird because they be like, oh, she legal. She legal. Y'all weird. Get the fuck on. Y'all are weird. If you say that shit, you are weird, bro. If you a grown-ass man above the age of fucking 25 dating a 19-year-old gang, you need to reevaluate yourself. Reevaluate. Then their frontal lobe ain't even developed. Your frontal lobe don't even develop until you 25 years old. And then some people's be delayed. A lot of y'all motherfuckers be delayed. So, I'm just saying, man.
You look good as fuck.
Just saying.
On some real shit. Like, I'll fuck you right now. With your mom? Oh, I'm so sorry. But can I get your number and shit and get some food? No? Like, get some food and shit? Like, vibe out and shit? No, you're not.
He is weird.
Like, you look good
in
as
Target
right now, though. No? Alright, then.
I showed you all these clips because it's always questionable politics around women with him. He tries to get one shorty to go to the bathroom repeatedly, and then you see a clip of DDG giving him the look when he finds out the girl in his room is 19 and Deshae's like 25. And then finally the infamous Target
that's what
clip.
I said.
And I teased it earlier because I truly think this clip proves that Deshea Frost can weasel himself out of things. He sexually harassed a woman in public, and then he got invited to Streamer University afterwards.
Honestly, it seemed like he gained some.
And here's what makes it all worse. He streamed after the drama, and he immediately mocked the situation.
I'm trying to fucking help your ass. You don't fucking listen.
From my perspective, if what Deshea was doing was merely just self-defense, I don't think he should be minimizing the severity of what's happening by doing something as childish as subbing Deshea. Deshea is currently under scrutiny because we're seeing him as a physically abusive man, and instead of giving that the energy and seriousness it deserves, assuming he's, you know, not this horrible guy, he's fake slapping a white girl and dancing to a song that references hitting someone. So with all that being said, everything I've shared with you today has been
This nigga don't give a fuck.
and even now, after going over,
he don't care. He don't give a fuck. With that being said, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Like, comment, sub up. Go ahead and let me know what y'all think about this Diddy Deshea Frost Jr. allegations. I appreciate y'all coming and kicking back with Mac. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.